we launched the Arangkada Philippines Advocacy in 2010, the GFC has remained committed to advocate for accelerated, inclusive economic growth, job creation, investments, export of goods and services, building of infrastructure, remediation of environments.
Working with the Joint Foreign Chambers has always been a great success. We've always advocated for to improve and enhance the Philippine business environment. We want to attract more high-paying, better investment in this country. We create better quality jobs and ultimately achieve faster and more inclusive growth for all.
The Philippine economy, as you may have heard already, has been one of the fastest growing economies in Asia in recent years. With only a brief interruption in 2020 due to the pandemic and our policy responses to it. In the past decade, the economy has sustained a high gross domestic product or GDP growth rate.
We have been positioning the Philippines as the regional hub for smart and sustainable manufacturing and services.
The challenges are still, out there, and we have seen what we've seen in dealing with the MSMEs, that number one is the limited understanding of or knowledge about, these new technologies and how they can use these technologies in order to improve, their businesses.
For her part, the Senator continues to hold fruitful discussions with experts and based on their insights, push for sound, innovative policies for different sectors, including education, health, transportation, and the like.
The adoption of sustainability practices across the board may mean that business leaders are starting to see its benefits. Business leaders think that assessing their company's sustainability gives them a more nuanced assessment of risk, which contributes to financial returns.
We deployed our work-at-home strategy back in 2009, well before the pandemic. And then obviously at the time of the pandemic, we're called upon to scale that across the world.
I hope that this has given you a brief overview of where we are and how we may be able to work together.
In this endeavor, ADB remains a steadfast partner to the Philippines and the stakeholders in this room, and is committed to support this through the dimensions of policy, projects, and finance. Thank you all, and I wish you a fruitful day with learnings from the other speakers to follow.
A low-carbon, clean energy economy can be an engine of growth for decades to come. End of quote. Friends, let us work together and make this vision happen in the Philippines. Thank you. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
As long as the Philippines continues to protect its image with investors and partners in the global community as a hospitable climate for foreign investment, it should be able to surmount any challenges that come now or in the future. I'm hoping that this continues in an upward trajectory. I feel that I have left a reasonable legacy for my colleagues to carry forward for the benefit of this country.
Thank you very much. I can now announce that you've all sat patiently at your tables. You can stand up. We're going to have a networking cocktail event, and I think it's just around the corner here. So I invite you all to attend this networking event being hosted by the Joint Foreign Chambers of Commerce of the Philippines, the American Chamber, the Australia-New Zealand Chamber, the Canadian Chamber, the European Chamber, the Japanese Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the Korean Chamber, and Primary. Please join us for the networking. Thank you so much. Salamat po.